What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KB2323. Today's video is going to be on how to cut your hair. So I'm going to show you the first thing you want to do. If you're going to cut it in the bathroom, you don't want the hair to get in your sink. So you're going to take a towel and just cover up your sink like this. Alright, and the next thing you want to do, you're going to open up your clipper box and you want to take out your clipper, the guards you're going to be using, which the guards I'm going to be using today is the number 2, and also a number 1, with the number 1 and number 2. And you're going to take out your comb, the clipper brush, and the oil, which I don't see right now, which is not in my box. But anyway, the oil, only thing you're going to do is oil your clippers. That's not necessary. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is comb through your waves. That way you know your hair is straight. You know, this frees it of tangles, knots, naps, all of that. And by the way, you do that with the fine tooth end. Now with the bigger tooth end, you're just going to comb it backwards. Well, you would comb it backwards for against the grain cut. I cut my hair against the grain. I'll make a video another day and show you how to cut it with the grain. And if you choose to cut it with the grain, you won't have to comb it backwards. I mean, you could comb it backwards if you cut it with the grain. And I'm actually gonna do that in this video, but it's not necessary. Alright. Now the next step you're going to do is take the protection guard off of your clipper and you're going to brush it out. Alright. And now you're going to undo the wires and plug your clipper in.
You also want to apply pressure. That way you know that the guard is completely to the scalp, which is good for the lower cut. You also want to make sure you get behind your ears. Alright, and now I'll show you how you cut the back. All you have to do is go in even strokes and take it straight back. sometimes you just want to see if it's even. Get any old brush and brush your hair forward. And this cut, it isn't low enough for me, so I'm about to actually cut it lower. I'll see if I can adjust the blade lower, and if not, then I'll go with the 1.5. Alright, back to this comb. Alright, that looks a bit lower. But what I'm going to do is cut the clippers off, use the same brush, and brush the clippers out. I would use the brush that came with it, but I only use this brush for oiling because it's just not strong enough to get the hairs out good, like this brush is. So. And also, I know this might sound like pretty common sense information, but when you take the blade off, do not forget to put the blade back on before you start cutting. At this point, I'm just getting the areas that feel like it could be a little bit uneven. And now, I'm going to cut it with the grain, start at the crown, and come forward. A little bit lower. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the mirror and I'm going to check the back to make sure the back is even. And to make sure the areas that I can't see are even. Alright. I actually moved to the other bathroom because it had better lighting. And I can see that it is uneven in some spots. So I'm just going to keep the number 2 guard on and go over it. And no, you don't have to comb it back for this. You can do it straight. Alright, I'm going to use my mirror to see the back. Alright, now let's brush it down. It's pretty close to where I like it at, so I'm going to leave it like this. There's a couple things left to do still though. My hair, for some reason, actually have like a natural taper going on right there. It's always like that when I get a cut, so I would show you how to do it. Well, actually, I'll still show you, but you're not really going to see the effect on it because my hair is naturally tapered. Alright, what you're going to do now is take the number 2 off, put the number 1 on. Just clip it on or slide it on, depending on what you have. And use the mirror to see the back. Or actually, I'll turn around so you can see. I hope you can see the mirror. I tried to do it turned around so you could see exactly what I was doing, but I couldn't get a good angle on it. So I'm hoping you could see in the mirror what's going on there. Alright. And basically what I did there was the hair at that little piece right there, it grows really thick as my work in progress continues. So to even it up with the number 2 like the rest is, I use the number 1 with the grain. And to do a taper, you would just adjust the clipper to a 1.5 and just go with the grain. Down like that. Down like that. You might have to adjust it lower to notice, but all depends on how your hair is formed, I guess you would say. Alright. Next. If you bought the clipper kit, it should have came with the scissors, or you can find the hair scissors at any store. You're going to get your mirror, or you might not need it, and as you can see, like at my hairline right here, the hair is thicker off, and it'll mess up my lineup, so what I do is I just get the scissors and cut it. Alright, and now, the final step. The lineup. A Remington clipper. No! It's my mom. What you might have to do, because I'll probably have to do this, is like around your hairline use gel, like 360 style gel, or you could use some softy gel and just put it on your hairlines and let it flatten out.
Alright. Use the softy. You generally don't want to get any on your face, but for the hairline, it's going to be kind of hard to not do that, so it's okay if you get a little on your face. You just have to wash it off. And now you're just going to brush the hairline. Straight down. And put your do-rag on.